Today I wanted to share a Heidi appreciation post. I would consider myself to be an advanced beginner to maybe or intermediate sewist. I love making things, but I have never really been like formally taught. Almost everything that I know about sewing I learned from the internet or from reading books. And so people like Heidi, who I'm going to tag below, are absolutely incredible for coming online and sharing their knowledge of the craft. And I have learned so much from her. And I wanted to share something today that has just absolutely changed costuming and making clothing for me. So one of the things that I have always struggled with when sewing has been sewing curves, especially doing things like a bodice or anything that's got like a curved seam has always been a real struggle for me. Sleeves, another one that I've always really struggled with, because I really struggle with getting everything all lined up and things get all puckery and just never looked good, and I couldn't like figure out how to do it. And then Heidi made this really incredible post. Dax, you're not supposed to be on the table. You're not supposed to be up here. You're supposed to be off, silly goose. This is Dax. She's the best little assistant, but she's not supposed to be on the table. But she made this great video about sewing on the curve, and she compared it to running on a track. If you've ever done PE and had to like run a mile on the track, or if you've ever seen track races, you know that when they're running like a full lap, the people that are on the outside lanes are like staggered. So they're ahead of the people who are on the inside lanes. And it's because the lanes in the center of the track are smaller than the lanes on the outside of the track. And that's just like how it is when you're sewing along a curve. One side is a little bit longer, and so it has to be on the outside. So when you're sewing something like a bodice, for instance, like I've got going here, you can see that I have actually pinned it so that it is now on the curve. I took the bigger part and I put it on the outside of the curve as I was pinning it, and then when I sew it, I won't get all of those weird little puckers and wrinkles in there. And I actually already did it on the, where is it? On the lining portion. You can see, I haven't pressed this yet, so it's not perfect. But you can see I don't have any puckers or wrinkles, because again, when I pinned it with that outside, with that longer piece on the outside. I just lined up my notches on the fabric and then pinned it along that curve with the larger piece on the outside. And anyway, it's just made such an incredible difference, and it's just such, maybe it's really obvious to everybody else, but it certainly wasn't to me. But it's made such a difference in my sewing and making things look so much cleaner and fitting more smoothly and looking better. Dax, no, good girl. So there is the tip and appreciation for today. Thank you, Heidi. Again, I'm going to link her below, and you should definitely go follow her if you want to learn amazing things about sewing. She's just such an incredible teacher with so many great tips, tricks, and just a really wonderful way of explaining things that just make things, so much more clear. So go follow her and have a great day. Okay, bye.